is gone, and today I'm going to prove it. I've been long feeling that football has lost sort of its magic, and I really want to just chat a little bit about what do I think it's wrong about today's football. I might be missing some things, but all things considered, I'm just trying to express what right now I'm thinking, not what is necessarily like an essay or something. But I will be doing a presentation with you and sharing where I think football needs to be improved. Um, although I'm 100% sure that's not going to happen. Why is that not going to happen? Okay. First of all, okay. Oh no. Okay. More money means more standardization. What does this mean? It means that with the huge increase of money influx, basically, that modern football has achieved, it is now possible for the clubs to actually um, touch the ceiling of performance, having basically the same training grounds, the same facilities, the same philosophies, pretty much the same preparation for a match. And this we will discuss later. It is not only applied to this, but we're now focusing because I think it's something that you can see. The better facilities that you have, the more like the others you become, right? So you know how something works. You're not trying something different. So every team is prepared the same way for a match. There's no room for, um, you know, there's some room for like motivation, but certainly, like for example, the football stadiums is something that I think it's a good example on how standardized everything is now, because everything looks like the Spurs stadium. Every new stadium looks like the Spurs stadium. No, with no soul, with a fucking name from Qatar or something, with the fans like 200 kilometers away from the pitch. No connection whatsoever between those two things. And it is just less entertaining because you don't have as much interaction, and tifos are not that insane. The fans can't really they can't really cheer that much, and the players don't really feel it that much. For example, Anfield is a good example of what I would like um, football stadiums to be like, because I think it's really cool. The second is that standardization also means that basically they do what they do best. Take away the best of the best teams. For example, Manchester City does not play this shit style, but every team from mid to low table plays the same. Almost every team plays the same fucking style of football. It doesn't matter in which league you are in. They play the same fucking style. Press high, win the ball in the other half, and score, basically. Or counter attacks, but there is no room for like improvement because they just know that being fit, having good facilities, and basically physicality wins games. Now, um, where is technical ability from a player? Like we don't see nobody with like I don't know, Messi, obviously Messi, but Ronaldinho. I don't know, hell, even like we don't see uh, like a striker with the style of Dennis Bergkamp with the controls that he did, um, how he pinned the ball to the ground. We only see big players. Like it is very like the defense has to be like this. The midfielders have to be physical, go end to end, and just be everywhere basically. And the strikers be tall, win like aerial balls or whatever, and basically just mark. It doesn't matter if you don't score, just mark the defenders. That's the important thing now. And so basically, it's just fucking boring because every player is the same. Not nowadays, not to this degree, but it will end up being the same because it's how it works. I mean, what it works. Look at fucking Real Madrid. They went from like Kroos, Modric, and Casemiro to um, fucking Valverde, Bellingham, Camavinga, and Chouameni. They're the fucking same style of player. It's the same. It's the fucking same style. Maybe one is a little bit more defensive, the other one more offensive, but I don't know. I mean, it's not the same. But when they're playing in the midfield, they do the same thing. Different approaches, maybe. But I don't know. Valverde and Bellingham and Camavinga more or less do the same thing. Okay, so I don't know. Nowadays stars. These are nowadays stars. Vinicius, Haaland, and Kylian Mbappe. And well, um, do I need to say that they have no charisma whatsoever? Like one is basically Gandhi, that's Vinicius Jr. that is going to win the fucking Ballon d'Or, not because of his performance, but because of his media platforms and whatever, and being against racism. That it is, I mean, it is very good you are against racism, okay, but you know, everyone is. So I don't really understand. Haaland, that he scores a lot of goals, but in my opinion, he's not Ballon d'Or worthy. I don't know. Look at Dio Costa. Look at I don't know, man. Look at Eto'o. Look at Eto'o, but Drogba or this kind of player, right? Lukaku. Um, I don't know. Checo. These kind of players that they use. Um, 90% of the goals that Haaland scores are tap-ins. So, I don't know. In my opinion, he's very good, but he's not Ballon d'Or. Sorry, but he's not. And Mbappe, that I think of these three, Mbappe is like the most gifted. Man, I don't want to say gifted, but the best. But yeah, he's not Ballon d'Or worthy. But it's true that he can change that. But he can change a game by himself. Probably Vini can do something similar, but I think Mbappe is better. Yeah, compare these to like Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, the fat one. Uh, every single footballer from the 90s. I don't know. It's just like, where's the game? Where's the game? And now everyone just supports players and they support big clubs. I've seen people from like small town that they have a football team supporting a bigger team. It's just like there are like 20 to 30 clubs in the world, and that's it. That's what the football is. They're not like it's just like there's no appreciation for your hometown club. Um, I don't know. For example, I was an Atletico Madrid fan before they were successful. I've been a fan since they were in the second division, so I just got lucky. But yeah, it's just like Uh, you support your local club, man. You support your town club. Go to their matches, support their when they sell, for example, food, or they sell their kit, just buy it, give that money to them, not to Chelsea, not to Manchester City, not to PSG, Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico, whatever, you name it. Because we need some stories, man. We need that some clubs just do a good job, but when they come to a certain degree, they just get bought by the bigger clubs. Basically, that happened to Ajax. I would say Ajax is a big club, right? But it just happened to every single small to medium-sized club that actually achieves something. They get to the next year, and the players they're all gone. So what's the point? I mean, we're just basically watching the same 25, not really 25, but okay, 25 in the Champions League compete, but out of those 25, only 6 to 8 win. So what's the point? I don't understand. What is the fun in that? Okay, fine. Next year Champions League winner is going to be Chelsea, then Man City, then Man United, then Liverpool, then Madrid, then Barca, then Bayern Munich, then maybe Juventus. That's it. No one else. What's the point? What's the point of watching something that you already know the fucking result? I don't know. And then the final word is finally family friendism and TV rights mafia. So, um, from family friendism, I think that they're trying to regulate very much what they say in the pitch, outside the pitch, and they're just trying to be too family friendly. They're getting too involved. They're like the Gestapo, just watching for everyone in the public that says like a bad word or like does like a racially abuse someone. Okay, I know it's a bad thing, but I don't know, man. I just feel like we're like losing the point of what football is. Football, to a degree, it is supposed to be aggressive. You're supposed to insult the other players, and I don't think some people take it very well. Not nothing like I'm not talking about racism. I'm just saying as a whole, like the players just they just want to be paid like they are, but they don't want like the sidelines of it. So I don't really understand. It's just like you have this exposure. This is like the upsides. Out of 70,000 people in a stadium, there are like 5 or 10 or 100 that are going to be fucking dickheads. And that's a given because in society, out of 70,000 people, there are like 100 tickets. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? Should we be like, I don't know, should we be acting like mothers and fathers of everyone? In my opinion, no, that's not the point of football. To what degree? To what degree? Okay. I think it's nice to state that there are like some uh, problems and some comments that are like disgusting, but there are going to be fucking stupid people everywhere. So it's just like you're not going to get rid of it. I don't know. If anything, you're going to encourage it more. That's my opinion. Because you're saying, oh no, that's so prohibited, don't do that. And people will say, okay, it's prohibited, I will do it even more. You have to treat these people like they're 16 years old. Like, it is what it is, right? So yeah, that's kind of my take on what's wrong with football. I've left many things outside, but everything is controlled by the same clubs, the same people, the same interest behind Saudi Arabia, America, whatever. Football is getting boring, in my opinion. If you can, what watch whatever you want, but please go to the games of your local club if you like. If you like, I will try to do so myself when I'm back home, um, because I think it's actually very enjoyable and be there on the hard times. Don't just run off the boat. So yeah, thank you very much for this. Is my TED talk. Yeah, basically, I just this comes because I saw the Champions League and it was like it is whatever. I mean, it's going to be the same. It's just so I don't know. I hope you liked the video. If you have any more comments about this, or like your let me know your thoughts because I think it's very interesting. So yeah, thank you and see you in the next one. Bye bye.